Welcome back. On RealCopStoriesVideos.com, we have over 355 stories. Look them up. Real fun stuff. There's pranks and animals and stuff, so look them up. Okay, now we're going to question and answers. You send me a question, I'll answer it. Here's where you can send me, email me for a question at rsbcopstories@gmail.com. Here's one of the questions.
Do you have another story about conduct unbecoming?
Okay, conduct unbecoming we called it CUBO, just so you don't know if you know my other videos. CUBO. It covers everything that's not illegal that officers do. It's an officer function. It's in this big book I told you about, where everything's in there, from how to tie your shoes to what clothes to wear. It's in there. What it is, it's things like swearing at your neighbors, road rage, getting upset at a store and yelling at people. Not illegal, but it's conduct unbecoming. We're set to a higher standard. We're not supposed to be doing that sort of thing. We're carrying a gun on and off duty. We're not supposed to be running around throwing F-bombs and all that stuff. You just have to control yourself and leave. And sometimes people, oh, he's chicken. No, he's not chicken. He's trying to keep his job. He doesn't want to get disciplined, because they'll discipline you. They'll write paper on you. They'll go in your package and look bad, like you can't control yourself. Especially if you're going to jobs that are sensitive and you want to be on your own. They see something in there on CUBO, you would not get that job, because they figure they can't trust you on your own, because you basically throw F-bombs at any time anybody ever leaves a trash can in your driveway or something. Okay, so that's what CUBO is. This is one of them. I'll give you a short introduction. One of our officers and his partner made a vehicle stop in a housing project one night, and they were shot at. Okay, real simple. And he took a round in the upper arm, just above the elbow. Okay, and they caught the guy that did it. Ultimately, they had two guys in custody. They got them, and they basically took them in a room, the detectives, and they interrogated and said, you're going to go to jail for attempted murder on a police officer. And these guys just folded like a $2 whore, man. Down they went. They told who it did it. They went out and got him, got the gun, and it was over. That's how you always get the weakest link, and you work your way up. And they got the guy that shot him. So that's just how he got to this. How he got there. He got shot on an evening, like midnight. Okay, so he went to a local hospital. He had to be there for 24 hours for observation, and the bullet luckily went through and through. He was up like this, so it went through under here, through the top and out the back, and that's it. Didn't hurt anything else, but they wanted to keep him there for a while, for a day. Okay, well, so all night they had patrolmen guarding his door. He got operated on. His wife came in, saw him, said showed he was okay, and all that good stuff. Okay, so they called me at home along with my partner and said, oh, by the way, you're supposed to work tonight. Need you to come in to work the day shift from about 10 o'clock to like 6 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock, they're going to release him. So we need you to come in and just guard him, in suits and ties. Okay, that's where we're working. We're working a gang unit. So get in there about 10 o'clock. CUBO's coming, man. Oh, okay. So they have chairs outside his room, and we check in. There's a supervisor who comes in once in a while during the day, make sure he brings us food and stuff, because we can't leave our post, And the hospital people, like one of the earlier stories where one of the officers got shot in the leg. Most of the nurses are either dating cops or married to cops, so they're very pro police in there. Small hospital, and so they're bringing guys candy and food and stuff. So the guys that are guarding them and him, these guys are sneaking in stuff he's not supposed to have, like Pepsi and stuff that she's not supposed to give you, Mountain Dew, He's supposed to have healthy food, He's not in there. He's not having open heart surgery. He just got wounded. I mean, it's not as if he's gonna, Anyway, so we're sitting there. Okay, so it's about 10 o'clock. So we're selling. One of us goes in there. Hey, how's it? We're here now. Okay, don't anybody shoot me. Hell no. Okay, fine. So we're still worried about somebody coming in. The hospital. The hospital beeped up their security on their front doors just in case any gang members, because it was a gang member activity, and they thought maybe the word was out they're going to retaliate and come after officers, and okay, they always do that. Okay, so we're sitting there. So a nice looking lady shows up and wants to visit him. Okay, and we go, who are you? And so okay, fine, hang on, I got her name. I go inside. I tell him, hey, look, we got a lady who wants to see you. His name's so and so. Oh yeah, he goes, yeah, that's my girlfriend. I said, oh, okay, cool. Now I didn't know his marital status at all. Just another cop in there. So we let her in. So then, as we're letting him in, he goes, I go, what? He goes, give me like 40 minutes, nobody disturbs me. Okay. He smiles. Okay, well, he wants to have sex, obviously. That's what he's there for. Okay. I go, how about an hour? He says, better yet. I said, okay, I got you. Okay, I don't know. I'm just trying to protect an officer. I have no idea, maybe I would do that with me. I have no idea. None of my concern. He asked me a question. He's the patient. I'm here to take care of him. So we close there. I look at my partner, an hour. Nobody gets in. Goes, okay. So we're sitting there. Nurse comes up. No, he doesn't want. We'd lie. He's in the bathroom. He doesn't want to be disturbed. Okay, fine. They go off and they go. Again, he wasn't in critical condition. He's just there to be observed. So it's not as if you're trying to keep a guy alive or anything. He's just, okay, fine. So we're there, I don't know, half an hour, and we're just sitting there. Thank goodness we couldn't hear anything. Anyway, so glad the doors are soundproof. And so we're sitting there. Okay, so there's a long hallway. They put them purposely on the end of a hallway so we could see who was coming up. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 rooms down. There's a cross hallway, okay? And we're sitting there, and all of a sudden around, I don't know, 30 minutes after this lady's in there, here comes a lady with 2 kids and balloons, okay? It's his wife. And obviously we knew that as soon as we saw her, because girlfriends show up with themselves. That's their present, okay? Wives show up with balloons and get well and the kids and candy from home and cookies that she made. That's a loving wife. That's what they do, right? We're like, So he goes, I'll take care of it. Okay. Tell him what's going on. Okay, well, I don't want to interrupt him. Just go. So he takes off. You know who it was. I'll tell you who it was later that did that. So my wife, she knows all my partners. So he takes off, right? Meets her way back there. Oh, how's it going? And they're talking, and he goes, he points over here towards the visitors' room, So they all go over there, right? So when that's happening, I see that's happening. So I wait till she gets out of view, and then I knock on the door, and I hear, come in. I go in there, and of course she's getting dressed, almost completely dressed. And I go, I need to talk to you. He goes, okay. So I said, I'll see you later. Okay. So then she's down there finishing up, and I lean over and I go, your wife's here. He goes, oh. And it wasn't a thing where she didn't know that. It was an affair, obviously. So he goes, oh. I said, so we're going to get her out of here. Okay. Right. He tells her, get your stuff and follow this guy. Okay. So a part of a conspiracy here, but I'm an enabler, I guess. So come on, let's go. So luckily right by the door, there was an exit door that we had purposely locked from the inside so nobody could get in, but you can go out. I said, just go out here and go down the first floor and get out of here. Okay, fine. So I hustled over there. She leaves, and then my partner's still with her. So then I come up I'm walking on the hall. I look over and I see him. I go like this. And then he sees me, gives me a nod. And I walk back to my chair. Here they come. Hey, and they open the door. Oh, welcome. The kids jumping on the bed. And it's all wonderful, 1950s family there hugging and kissing. And are you okay? And his arms up on a cast. And, I'm all right. I'm sitting there going, oh, well, you know what? I'm not here to judge. I'm not. Okay, so they're in there, having a good time. The door's open. Their kids are coming out, running around. Come on, it's their dad in there. So then they all leave. They're there about half an hour. The doctor comes in, explains things to them, how he's doing, and they're going to release him in about 6 hours in the evening, and they're all excited. So she's going to go, and the cops are going to take him home. She says, go back to your house, and we'll bring him and all that. Okay, fine. So she leaves. So then we're there till they come to get him. The unit's going to take him home. Detectives are going to take him home. So, half an hour before they showed up, he's told they're coming, so he's getting dressed. And he had a cast on his arm, so he's getting dressed, and we're in there, picking up, helping with his stuff. And he goes, hey, man, I owe you guys big. And we said, yeah. I said, maybe a night out at a bar, you can buy us a couple of drinks. Yeah, you do owe us big time. He goes, why'd you tell us you were doing this? He goes, I don't tell anybody. I know, but you can't. What if we weren't here? What if you had some straight arrow sergeant standing here? And, oh, come on in. You're in the middle of doing what you're doing. All of a sudden there's a Greek tragedy in here. Everybody's yelling and screaming, and you got a broken arm. Everybody's fighting. Come on, man. He goes, yeah, I probably should have told you. I said, I know, but still. He goes, oh, And then he smiles. Guy's got to do what he's got to do. I said, yeah, I know. So they came and got him, and off he went. And the nurse, as soon as he left, the nurses come in there, and we moved our chairs back where they're supposed to be, and all the doors were unlocked, and as if he wasn't there. Bed's made, and that's it. We walked to our car, and we had some shower, went home. Yeah, but that's CUBO. That's CUBO. And back in the day, this happened in the 70s. Back in the day, they had writing where you would get paper on you that said, you are having an affair with a person not your wife. That's the way they worded it. Okay, that means if you're single and have an affair with a woman, even though she's single, and someone calls the department, they can get you for that. Because in those days, in the early 70s, they had morals in there that they felt that you could not have sex with a woman unless you were married, and it went away eventually with the morals of the community at large left. But that's what they would get you on. And of course, if you had an affair with somebody else, they would use the same wording: having a sexual relationship with a woman not your wife. That covers whether she's married, whether you're married. That covered everything, and that eventually went away. It took a while, like the early 80s. It slowly got out of that big thick book because they were being sued by guys who were saying you're writing paper on me, and there's nothing to do with the police work. It's a personal matter. Whether you Christian and believe they shouldn't be doing that, that's fine, but it's not anything to do with your job assignment. It's not should be having Orville looking over your shoulder in 1984 that you should be monitored on everything. It's just I kind of agree with him, but I kind of don't. I think you're personal free as long as you don't hurt anybody. But what are you gonna do? So anyway, interesting story. That's CUBO, Conduct Unbecoming. He definitely did. So did we, for that matter. We helped him out. But what are you going to do? You're going to dive them off. Hey, here's your girlfriend. Come on, I'm not going to do that sort of thing either. It's not my place to do that. So anyway, interesting. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.